All right, so this is going to be part one of the tutorial on how to complete the Remix a Speech project that you've been assigned. Just apologies up front, my regular microphone is not working. My 10-year-old got to it, and I don't have any others at home with me. So the sound is what it is. All right, so the very first thing you're going to do is you're going to open the studio. You will have an assignment to link from. Remember, if you start your assignment from that assignment link, then I'm able to see everything and collaborate with you on it. All right, so I'm entering the studio. I've actually already done, I've imported one of my main speeches that I'm going to use. Which is JFK's address to Congress with a State of the Nation address in 1961, which really kind of set off the space program. So I've had this idea for a while now of doing a track related to the Apollo 11 mission and man first walking on the moon, because I'm just really excited by that. So I've actually found a number of different audio sources for the different speeches and clips I'm going to use. I've got this JFK speech, I've got Armstrong's One Small Step for Man, I have Walter Cronkite's broadcast, and the really cool thing is NASA actually gives access to its audio archives. So I actually have real audio of the Saturn V rocket lifting off that I'm going to incorporate into this project. But first of all, I'm going to teach you, if you have forgotten, how to import an MP3. So you can do it two ways. You can do right here on Add New Track, or also you can go down here to Import File. Actually, that's probably the better way to do it. And I'm going to just bring in Neil Armstrong's little blurb. But for now, I just wanted to show you how to do that. So I'm going to mute it and just ignore it for a while, okay? And so this JFK speech was part of his State of the Union address, and which means it was about 30 minutes long. So I've already listened to it and done some kind of cutting out of all the stuff. You know, we know there was a Cold War then, and yes, communists are bad. So what I did is I've already kind of cut it down to like the more salient stuff related to the idea and concept I have for my project. And all you do as you're working and manipulating your speech is you listen through
in full view of the world,
and when you find
but
places
is shown by
where
the feet of astronaut Shepard.
you can just
This very risk enhances our stature when we are successful.
All right, so I think
But this is not merely a race.
So this is not merely a race. I wanted to do a split here. So, and it actually is very helpful if you zoom in while you're doing this, because then you can see the waveform a little more clearly. You can see where he takes breath, or if there's applause, where it dies down and he starts speaking again. So you're going to put your little cursor guy, I cannot remember the name of it, it has a name, right where you want to make a split, and then you're just going to right click, or you could also do Command or Apple E to split the region. And if you see there, it now has made a little split, and I can move this around independent of other sections. One thing I figured out today, like if you actually wanted to name each little clip that you do separately, you can actually do that. So that's kind of fun. Kind of help you to organize your project and keep an eye, just make it a little more easy for you to make. So I've made that cut.
But this is not merely a race.
And so you're just going to go through your speech, and you're going to decide, with your artistic vision, where you want to make cuts. You can even, like if you zoom in, get down to the syllable or word level. For instance, if you were doing Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech, and you wanted to repeat the word dream, you could do a little region split right at the word dream, and then copy and paste that and duplicate it to be able to use that in your project. So there's part one. You're the artist, so you get to do it the way you want and have fun.